said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Transform. The voice doesn't match the person.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Speak of the devil.
How timely.
Yep.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
You want me?
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
What's 2 more pieces
Come,
of
Theophilus.
trash?
The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
I don't plan to. Catch me outside.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
It's a good thing I put Natty, because I scared a lie to the other dude.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
quest available. Outpost? Ah, come see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Okay.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
I did not have to read that. Okay, noted. Come in.
My family and I travel somewhere.
Pay particular attention to the street.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I guess that's all
I'm
it
sorry
is.
the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones?
No.
Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
That's probably why they don't like you.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Why are you challenging people who don't know how to play?
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay. Gotta find her gobstones.
Never forget what that awful girl said.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I gotta go higher? Oh, there you go. Up here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Wait until you play it with her.
Revelio.
Palmistry model. The standard model of a hand democrated to help students in the practice of palmistry. Depending upon the angle at which the model is read, it either has a considerable lifeline or it is likely to die in a fortnight. Java 09. Under Professor Black's direction, it is my honor as Deputy Headmistress to offer you a position of Divination Professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished facility. Please inform us of your intentions as soon as possible. I eagerly wait your response. Warmest regards, Professor Matilda Weasley.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
That's why I got that other gobstone there. It says it's up, like right there.
Revelio!
Nothing. They put it in here somewhere?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the
There you
school
go.
for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
Okay.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, it's over here somewhere. There you go.
Revelio.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
The picture talked to me, didn't it? Yep.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio.
Oh no.
Revelio.
Goblet of Fire casket. The Goblet of Fire rests within the ancient jewel encrusted chest. The goblet has served as a means of selecting champions for the Tri-Wizard tournament since the contest establishment in the late 13th century.
Revelio.
To the side, yeah. Okay. Trophy room. Okay. The room contains the House Cup Quidditch trophies, dueling trophies, and other awards given at the school. Students who step out of line can be found polishing the silver here by hand as a reminder of the value of hard work. Hogwarts Herbology Reward in recognition of exemplary skills in the field of herbology. Hogwarts bestows this special award upon 7th year Hufflepuff Mirabelle Garlic from mandrakes to mistletoe and bubble tubers to bouncing bulbs. Her work with Flora has exceeded all expectations. Okay.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Whenever he cues that means I'm looking in the right spot though. Okay, it's probably not here. Ah, it is there. It gotta be there. Ah, there you go.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
So I finish this, I can start another main quest.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them
Yeah,
again.
I had to
Why
tell you, girl.
not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
I tried to warn you, girl, but if you do that, that's on you.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay.
Revelio.
Broken Broom. The Broken Broom belongs to the Celine Watanabe and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fail a third year. No one knows if she succeeded.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Haters.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Wow.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Yeah, y'all really thought y'all had a secret. That's crazy.
Revelio.
Haunted toilet. Unless dire straight, it is probably best to avoid this particular toilet. It is allegedly one of P's favorite Frankenstein.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Cute. Okay.
There goes my way.
Take your better than that. Expelliarmus.
Come on.
Hold on.
Act like a winner.
Damn. Okay, I lost that one.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
Yes.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, I'm panicking. Okay. This game is not that intense.
Mind the one.
Mine. You gonna get down?
What to do? Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning.
Yeah.
Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. You'll get it!
Oh, okay.
Good one! That's it!
Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay, I gotta do that, hit 3 times, and do the next spell.
Something. Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Oh, I got a lot.
Oi!
Can you help me? Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Yeah, sure.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
That's definitely the thing in her class, I think.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
I trust Rafferty was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Black skeleton, the large dragon skeleton. Okay, let me speak up. The Herberdine black skeleton, this large dragon skeleton that hangs in the defense against the dark arts classroom, is alleged a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in the Eastern Well during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Yeah, I remember her telling them that.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Nah, that's that one. Oh, what did I take away from X? Repair all. Need that.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Okay. Let's see how we figure this out. He said it should be something about high class room. Yeah. What lock is it? Yeah, it's right here. Go to the front of it. Why is it saying go this way? Oh.
Revelio.
Around here through this door. Yeah, okay. And we're going over here, right?
There's the fountain.
Yep.
Getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Hello, Nellie. You seem excited about something.
The Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about.
Huh?
Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Okay.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you
I did not say change my quest though.
I'd love to know.
Go through there and then look for a mirror that has this. Okay.
If anything.
This stairwell looks promising.
I try to imagine.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Alright, let's go.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
My dear Sanayali, okay, forgive me on the pronunciation. You'll be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge who could see it that they had in fact been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer. All muggles, mind you, as far as I know, to propose calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as a means of connecting meteors to comets. Brilliant. Really. One can only imagine what they might do with an enchanted telescope. Frustrated in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym for my days as a gentleman scholar. While I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I am looking forward to our trip later this year to Gentar, Mantar. What an adventure we shall have. I miss you, dear sister, and do hope you are well with love.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Oh, okay. So am I moving it? Yeah, a little bit. How do I move the key though? Okay, no. Yeah, wait for it to fly over it.
that didn't work.
How am I supposed to do this?
Well, that didn't work.
So close.
Brilliant.
Got it. Okay. You gotta time it right.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like a Gryffindor house token. I bet it unlocks our house chest. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest. I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest. This must be... Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That's where black is always troublesome, no matter. Well, never mind.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to
He's
the
always
restricted
troublesome, though.
section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Oh, trying to cheat the game. Oh, wrong way.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Okay,
I'm
we're
not
gonna start
sure I
talking to
follow.
you.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I trust you,
Whatever it
Sebastian.
is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.